Yeah, holy cow. Welcome to another episode of The People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. Got these new hot mics. I haven't heard them yet. We'll see. It might not even be recording sound. I can go check it. Come back. Come on. There you go, Big Bird.
Nice.
I am Jimmy Peoples. Introduce yourself.
I'm Kevin Kham.
Kevin motherfucking Kham.
I feel like I'm probably on this every other time or something.
It's fine.
That's
it's
okay.
Fine. It goes through his phases of who's on here, who comes, and who doesn't have nothing in their job. And then the good thing about it is there's always going to be an aimless comedian or somebody who just needs to be somewhere.
Right.
And I'll be here.
Yeah.
I'll be here. You can go away. You go when you start making it. And then hopefully you guys will pop in and be like, guess who's here?
Yeah.
You may see him on tour, and that's the goal.
And I guess even if nobody ends up watching and one of us does become famous,
you can look back.
You can. I was gonna say you can blackmail us for all the shit we've said on here.
I wouldn't blackmail it. I'll just leave it out there. I don't need to get anything from it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not that guy. I'm not. A lot of effort goes into blackmailing somebody.
Does it?
I think so. I gotta call you, and I gotta have like a sinister voice, and I gotta be like, hey, do you know what I got? I got that time you said that thing, and I'm gonna sell it. And I gotta make another call to another guy, and they're like, hey, I got this thing. He said, you want to buy it from me?
Yeah, that's true.
That's a shitty person.
Yeah.
I feel right.
But this is a good. I don't know if anybody else has that format where they're like, I'll just have a bunch of people on, and one day some of them will be famous, and it'll blow this up.
This?
That's what this is, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
I
don't do it. I hope so. I hope everybody makes it and be like, look at so many people.
Yeah.
All these people. If everybody stays consistent.
Jimmy was on them early. He knew.
It's dope. I think it's dope.
Yeah.
It could be dope. It could be dope in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
It may feel like shit now, looking out, and there's nobody here, and nobody was into it. But then I'm hoping, they'll come back and be like, yo, this guy was on, and before he made it.
Jimmy, I want to ask you something. Yep. And the only reason I mention this is because nobody's here right now, and yes. I don't know how many people are watching.
It's scary to see in the future.
Yeah, but
I don't like these questions.
No, this is you're gonna like this one. So I'm trying to get my Twitter following up, and I was thinking, what do you think about there's certain software applications you pay for? No.
No.
Why not?
I was against it before I heard why. I feel like people want to see your work.
No, but I'm saying like I tweet I'm saying like just in terms of following, because like I want my own content. I don't want anyone posting or like doing any shit. Yeah. But just in terms of gaining followers by like following.
No, you got to earn every single one.
But what if people just don't see your stuff?
You got to find a way to be visible. You got to keep posting. You got to post on other people's stuff. You know how people see your stuff. And I'm not the guy for this. All right, I'm just wheeling my way around social media myself. But the go-to guy is Gary Vee. If you don't watch him and you want to get your social media up, just type in Gary Vee and just listen to a couple hours of his shit, and he'll tell you how to do it. And it's helped me get to a different place, But he has some. He's the guy. When I was switching lanes on doing shows, and I was like, how am I gonna get to all these people? And then I was like, who's the guy that sells? And then I Googled it. I was like, who's the guy that sells? And his name came up. So
Gary Vee.
Yeah, go check that out.
Because like there's certain.
And he says a bunch of things, like I said, but it's the shit that he says.
Because there's people who like they say like the thing that you do on Twitter is you follow a bunch of people and then some of them will follow you back.
Not follow, but you gotta comment. You gotta.
No, but I do that. That's the thing. I'll comment
the things that you're interested in.
Right. I'll comment on I'll have like a witty comment on like a CNN article, right? And it'll get like 200 likes and like a few retweets. But then no one will follow me from that.
That's just that thing. But you got to keep doing it. It's got to be a muscle that you do.
Yeah.
It's just not a social media is just a muscle that you have to practice. You have to be on this one for a certain amount of time, and this one for a certain amount of time, and there's certain times to post. And the more you do it, you'll learn the right times to post, and you'll see what people are reacting at what times. And then once you learn that, it becomes second nature. You know? But you got to be in it. Like, you can't just like one post and be like, oh, nobody's following. You got to keep hitting.
No, I post every single day.
Yeah.
I post every single day, and what I do is I have one of my own posts, like that I just tweet out.
Who's your favorite Twitter comedian? Is that a thing?
There's this guy. His name is Elvis Presley, and he.
I've heard of him.
You've heard of him? Yeah, he does like kind of like sketch stuff. And I kind of tweet in that format also.
And I don't tweet a lot. I don't.
Yeah.
When I do, I notice which ones get in, and it's with the comments that I'm into making about like things that I buy or. But I don't tweet like the jokes that they say you should tweet your jokes. I don't.
Well, because not everyone's like. I think most stand-ups are not writers. They don't like to write.
Witty.
You know
that witty. Oh, did you know the thing?
Yeah.
There's a way to write a Twitter joke and that people respond to. Like I want to be. I like when I like Twitter beefs that aren't aggressive. You know, if you can tweet to somebody and they respond, and you go back and forth. People watch that. That's the shit I like.
Oh, okay.
That's like I don't know.
I don't even know about that.
Yeah, when and the greatest too is Burger King and McDonald's.
Yeah.
Because when Burger King and McDonald's go back and forth, like McDonald's will post something, and Burger King will post something, and it'll go back and forth.
Right.
And then because
it's a great marketing thing.
They're the ones. There's two people who probably know each other.
Oh, of
that
course.
Talk shit
of
in
course.
their marketing department.
They're like, I'm gonna say this, and then 5 minutes later you say this, and then an hour later I'll say that. Yeah.
It's
brilliant.
It's wrestling.
We need to start a beef Jimmy on Twitter.
Just send it to me. Send it my way. I got you. Now they know. But before it gets out, we can go back to this and be like, it was all a thing.
Yeah.
Just talk shit about me.
That's how we get followers on the podcast. It gets out here first.
Just tell them how much you hate the mic.
Yes.
You know? And then tell them what you didn't like about the mic, and then we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Let's start
I hate it so much. I'm here every day.
You got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
What is what are you working on? What did you say? You working on something big?
I'm working on. I'm dipping my toes in different things, Jimmy. So like yesterday, I went to March Madness.
Yeah.
And I'd never been to Caroline's. Like I don't go to the clubs that much, and it made me. It was an eye-opening experience because it made me realize like you have to go to the clubs to like rub elbows, talk to people. Like I met an agent there, and he like he told me he's like at Caroline's, and he was like. Well, first of all, he's like, "Oh, what's your social media?" And he looked. I had like 50 followers. And he's like, "Oh," and then he just like walked away.
Yeah, a certain number.
But before that, he told me he was like, agents tend to go like to this place on these days. Like, don't even bother going here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Whereas like I'm doing open mics at places that like nobody's ever going to see me. So it's good to get that info. Huh. And you meet. I met the person who like runs the place, Caroline. Mm. So like she knows my name now. Maybe one time she puts me up, you know. So
you like it, I feel like you got to find a room that you like. Like if you go to the clubs, maybe you got to go to all of them. Some people go to all of them. I'm an old bull when it comes to that.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to make. I'm the guy in the jungle who's just. Swinging around with my machete, and I want to make my own path.
Oh, gotcha.
And there's certain reasons why I don't like going to clubs. Imagery. Yeah. You know, and it's just a harder road, way harder road, because people are like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing that?" But I was like, I got a vision of what I want to do, you know, and it's not. Eventually, I'll go into clubs, but it's not my first. I don't want to just. I'm not pressed to be in a club.
Okay.
You know? I'm not pressed for that.
Have you performed at Caroline's before?
Have I for a showcase maybe?
Okay.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No, I went there and then something happened. Yeah. And then I didn't like going there. And it happened at a few clubs, and that's why I was like, I don't really like. I'm gonna go a different direction. BenSwitzer. You want to jump on this?
Yeah, dude, I even signed up early, man.
Yeah, you signed. Hey, have a seat, because we're going live here. This is the podcast before the mic.
Oh,
and this is how it happens. See? Ben motherfucking Switzer. And this, and we were just talking about is it important to be in the clubs? This is Kev Kham.
Yeah.
He's
What's up,
new.
man?
How long you been in comedy?
Like a year.
Yeah. Just say like a year. Ben's worked the clubs.
Yeah,
you know?
Oh,
He's
nice.
a guy. You can take your jacket. You want to relax?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You're
I didn't know I was going to be on a podcast.
No, you're in the podcast. I saw your name on the list. I was like, Ben. I didn't think. I thought you maybe just drunk and be like, yo, let me just sign up for this shit. And then
no, I finally got a day off, man.
No, if you do the podcast, you go up early at the mic. That's what I tell comics.
Shit.
You know, so I don't really book anybody for this.
Honestly, Jimmy, I didn't even know you had a fucking podcast, man.
I know. It's all
right. I know everyone's got a podcast, but I ain't watching.
No, I know, not yet. Until they see Ben Switzer on in like a year. Let me turn that. Give you some FaceTime. Introduce yourself for real.
Hey, what up, everybody? I'm Ben Switzer. I don't know the name of this podcast, so it's going to be
interesting. People's Mic Podcast.
Oh, it's the People's Mic Podcast.
The podcast before
the mic.
It's
that podcast everybody's talking about. Specifically in this room. Like,
that's it.
This
we just got a bunch of episodes, and then in a year when I get the sound better.
This is episode 299? You've done almost 300 of these fucking podcasts?
He does one every day.
One every day.
Oh,
right before the mic. I do before the mic.
Has anybody watched a single one?
People watch. Like, it depends on who's
There's
on.
There's a Pakistani guy.
Like this is live on YouTube, so I don't really send it out.
Oh yeah. See, normally when you see live videos, like you see like all the likes and shit come up.
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Not yet. Wait for another year, and then it comes after. Like they watch after I post, and then put some production on it. I'm just throwing bodies.
All right, so I want to be back for 598.
598.
I want to be so close to a milestone episode.
Ben Switzer.
598. Yes. Tell them. What was your question about?
We were just talking about clubs. If it's good. I'm just learning now that it's good to hang around clubs.
Oh yeah, get your FaceTime in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always want to get your FaceTime in. I mean, the dream is like if you hang out there, one day someone's gonna be like, "Yo, somebody didn't show up. Who's here?" You'd be like, "I'm here."
Right.
That won't ever fucking happen.
No.
Yeah.
But if you're there for like a year and a half, eventually you'll get passed because they'll like you and they'll just kind of let you through, and then that will happen. Otherwise, you'll spend all your other time still there at the club trying to get mic spots at the end of the show.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. It's a whole sadder hustle.
But it's good to do. Like I was just saying, I went to March Madness yesterday, and I was just hanging around, and by doing that, I met Carolyn, the person who she manages it or something.
Yeah.
And I just she got to know my face and stuff, and I think if I hang around there, and one time I'm like, hey, if you don't have someone, maybe I'll tell a joke. You know?
Yeah.
That never happens.
That never happens.
It never happens.
I don't want to say it never happens because it's literally happened to me twice. But it never happens.
I'm talking about a major club. Like if you what I did when I first came to New York is I found out about a site called Free Stand Up NYC. It was all the bar shows.
Oh, Getman site.
All right, yeah. And what I did was like, all right, I'll find all the bar shows, meet producers, and then go to those shows. And then when I went to producers, I'd say, hey, new com, whatever, and if you got a spot, and I'll listen. And what would happen was nobody wanted to go first, right? So what happens is, hey, I'll go first, and I was the first up guy. And then I would get my way in. It was like then they were like, hey, we need somebody to bark, and then you find your way barking and doing that. That's a different level.
Yeah, see, I went to a different level where I just got a job at a club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found out there's a lot of dirty toilets that people don't like to scrub.
Yeah.
And if you're cool with that,
you do the shit work.
Yeah,
do the shit work.
Yeah,
Nobody
back for
if you
New
do
York
the
Comedy
shit
Club for
work
a year over on 24th and 2nd, the old one.
New York Comedy Club?
Yeah. The one when it was a shithole.
Yeah.
Oh man, I started there. It was awful.
When they first got
it. I can't remember who was managing it before. Scott immediately took it over, but at one point they were like, "The floor is dirty. What should we do about it? Let's just paint over the dirt."
Oh fuck.
So are you still working there?
No. I moved on to bartending now. So
oh, nice.
Yeah, it pays the bills, but eats up most of the free time.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, between the work and the hangovers.
Right.
And I'm just different. I'm an older guy, so I was like, and I like going about comedy the guerrilla way, making my own way,
the
and then
scene,
making a name for yourself, and then saying, hey, this is what I got. Because then, is that more? I don't know.
Oh, I mean, you definitely got to put FaceTime in, but you also got to still
put the work in.
Putting mic time in.
Yeah, if you're just showing up and be like, you have nothing to show, and then like they check your social media.
Spot, you got no fucking jokes. For
and they check your social media, and you got like you said, 50 followers.
Yeah,
and club shows out here are tough. You have to be on point.
Yeah,
because like it's New York. You're not getting just a bunch of people from New York. You're getting people from all over the world.
Absolutely.
Right.
You'll do a lot of shows where like half the people in the audience don't speak English.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're just there because somebody convinced them in Times Square that this was Hamilton. So they're very upset that you're not singing or dancing.
Yeah, I've had a couple of shows like that where like I did one and there was like these German tourists. I'm like, is this translating at all? Is this good for you? And they're like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
That German laugh, that one polite,
Yeah.
He is funny.
But it wasn't even that. They were looking at me like just dead on, and I was like, do you guys like this? And they're like, yeah, we like it. But they just didn't laugh.
Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna change lanes. This is something else I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
I went to see Captain Marvel.
Oh fuck yeah!
Finally, did you see it?
Yeah.
So can we spoil? We're gonna spoil the fuck out
Allison
of it.
Brie.
No. Brie Larson.
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson.
They were both on Community.
Ah, yes.
Allison Brie.
Oh wait, they were.
Yeah, Brie Larson was in the Gas Leak season 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they brought her back for season 5.
I like her, but it made me sad I hear people say she's mean.
Yeah, she is.
I don't think she's mean. No, it's like this whole like MRA boycott shit that was bullshit. Where like they were like, oh, she said she didn't make this movie for white men, and it's like she didn't say that. First off, and
No, I just mean like people that have worked with her.
Yeah, I don't know about personally.
Yeah.
I mean, I think personally, every actor is kind of a fuck up. I mean,
you're a weirdo. You're pretending to be somebody else. So you got to be a little off. A little bit.
Who spends all their time pretending to be other people?
Yeah.
People with shit to hide.
Yeah.
Here's the little things that I liked that she didn't have an English accent. I never saw her speaking a.
Well, that's because she doesn't have an.
She
English
doesn't
accent.
have a. I hate that shit.
Why would she have one?
I hate English actors who pretend. I think she is from Jersey.
But Jimmy, why would she have an English accent?
I hate when they put.
She was a pop star in Canada for a little while.
Fuck that. That's a pet peeve of mine. When I watch a movie and this actor pretending to be an American and then they turn out to be a real person.
But what superhero movie?
Oh, like that Spider-Man shit where like that new kid, he's like, oh, in the movie, he's like, oh, he seems like he's from Queens, and you're talking, you're just like, why the fuck is he English?
Yeah.
Oh,
I see what you're saying. Like why? Like I feel like
yeah.
there's a conspiracy, and I hate movies like that.
Wait, the Spider-Man, Black Spider-Man is
no,
British?
White Spider-Man.
Which one?
White Spider-Man, not the animated Spider-Man.
The new White Spider-Man.
That was
good. Spider-Man or Tobey Parker?
Andrew
Tom
Garfield.
Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's a British thing. Tom
Yeah,
Holland.
the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, okay, wait. Actually,
There's so many. I don't know.
Spider-Man should make more. There's so goddamn many Spider-Men.
There's
Too
a lot
many.
of Spider-Man.
There's a lot of Spider-Men.
Because they keep trying to make it not gay, and then find out, oh, this is gay. Like they try to top Tobey Maguire and be like, hey, he's cooler than Tobey Maguire.
That's a good point, Jimmy. There should be a gay Spider-Man.
They just make him gay. Just make him gay.
I could see that. The upside down kiss, but with like Green Goblin.
Yeah.
It's
Hey, Spidey.
just
I love you.
secretly against each other, but they fucking. Oh man, that sucks. All right, I didn't want to do that.
Spider-Man just in a rave with a mask on.
Squirting.
It's a foaming wet party.
Here's the other thing I didn't like. Brie Larson, she was a pilot in the movie, right? The reason why she became Captain Marvel is because she had a plane crash, right? Then here's what I hate about these movies. Then you meet the black sidekick, her best friend, who was just waiting for her for 6 years, and it turns out she could fly her ass off. Why wasn't she flying a plane at the beginning? Little racist. So it's a little racist. It's a little.
She didn't get there first.
She didn't get there first. It was that whole shortcut shenanigans. Where she's like, nah, she didn't get the shortcut.
Okay.
I haven't.
I fucking missed that. Okay.
I haven't seen the movie. But
dude, you should see it. It's awesome.
Who waits 6 years for their friend?
The black best friend, just the black best friend is always meandering somewhere.
She also had a kid, like she was doing nothing.
No, she had a kid, but I mean, like, what was she doing in the interim? Because like they go to her house out in New Orleans.
She's painting the plane or some shit.
She got like 8 fucking planes in her yard.
She's like just waiting to fly the plane.
Yeah.
I was like,
Singing spiritual.
I only see that. I only see the racist. Like what? Like I was waiting for the black best friend to come.
Be more upset?
Yeah, good.
In the comics, Maria Rambeau, that character, was Captain Marvel before Brie Larson.
I can see that.
No,
I can
she
absolutely.
wasn't.
What?
No,
Yeah.
she wasn't. No, Brie Larson
She was Miss
Marvel
Marvel at a certain point, and then she became Photon.
Oh,
Yeah, don't
okay,
step to me with my
right,
comic
right,
shit.
right,
Fuck,
right.
I like that shit.
Yeah, when Miss Marvel was off
I
being
like
Warbird
that.
and Binary, Maria
I'm glad you came.
Rambeau
I'm
was
so
Miss
glad you
Marvel.
came.
But yeah,
That was Miss Marvel?
Yeah.
that was Miss Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where-
Miss Marvel became Captain Marvel in what, like 2006, which is weird. Like she was from the 70s. It took her a long time to get that fucking promotion. But she did it, which is weird because the whole time she was a major in the Air Force. Which, by the way, she's still a major in this movie. Why is she called Captain fucking Marvel?
The picture it says Captain of Re-Avenger Block.
Well, in the comics, she's a major.
It says she's a captain because I thought the whole reason she got the name Captain Marvel was because in the next movie, Captain America was going to die and he's going to say, "You're the captain now" or something. But
So is Marvel? What's Marvel in the movie?
Marvel is the name for Marvel, who is spoilers in this one.
her
Annette
mentor.
Bening.
Yeah.
Is what?
Yeah,
Annette Bening.
It's like her mentor.
Yeah, it's like her mentor on Earth. It turns out she was an alien too, and her name was Marvel, and so she I'm gonna call myself Captain Marvel because not only am I gonna appropriate this culture, I'm gonna fucking get the pronunciation wrong.
So she's
It's a
from.
weird takeaway at the end of that movie.
So she's from another planet and she doesn't realize it until she crashes. Or?
She's from Earth.
Oh.
Brie Larson's from Earth.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
she doesn't have Kree blood.
No,
Because
she has
she-
Kree blood because she got a blood transfusion from Jude Law.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
But that makes
I
her
remember
half
that.
Kree, half.
Yeah.
So
Well,
she
and
can't
also
go
apparently
Kree.
her mom is half Kree in the comics. I don't know if they're gonna pull that over in
Kree?
the movies. Kree, not Creed. Not everybody's
Creed.
half. Which is
No,
a movie I would watch.
I
Just a planet of Creeds. Just a shit ton of Michael B. Jordans.
Apollo Creed.
Let's go. Let's do it. Creeds.
No, I was thinking like Creoles, like Creole.
Oh, Creed.
What?
Another movie I would see. Everybody there is just Cajun.
Just Haitian.
They're like making gumbo.
Nah, bro, you gotta
Yeah,
take it easy on the big mom.
I get it too. Is that a Creole accent? Oh shit. Oh, fuck.
Pass me
Good
that
old
po' boy.
Space jambalaya.
I don't even know how to hashtag this shit, dude. Where do you find
Captain Creole.
I was trying to read old comic books. Where do you find old comic books online? Is there a site, a free site?
Yeah, there's a lot of free sites. I steal them.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Just type in comic book free download, and like 8 of them will come up. They're all buggy as shit, and like they'll try to put spyware on your computer.
Fuck yeah, like
Like anything you pirate.
But free stuff to download. So,
Yeah. The only comic I ever read was Lone Wolf and Cub. You ever read that?
Oh yeah. Actually, I don't think I read all of it, but I read a bunch of it. Yeah, those little tiny books that I always see in Borders, and I finally picked one of those up.
Yeah.
I use the library, the library website, but they would kill the game if they just updated their shit, their comic books. There's like 1 or 2, but it's not like
Yeah.
There's a mic where you have to pay $1 to do it.
Carmine's.
Yeah.
We all know
I've never been there.
Do you like it when when new comics?
Yeah,
try to take
it's
over
like,
shit?
yeah.
Did
All
you
right,
know?
all right.
There's a.
Did you guys all know?
There's one
okay.
comic. I was hosting
Did
a
you know
show.
up on 42nd Street they got this one store where they sell nothing but M&Ms? It's kind of a little inside New York secret.
I've never been.
This one guy, I'm not going to say his name, comes to this mic, and I was hosting a show, and he was barking. He was like, have you ever barked at a show before? But I forgot what he said. That's not as funny. He said something to make it look like you fucking child, go sit down. And he was like I bark. I just started barking for the last 2 months. That's what he said. I've been barking for 2 months. I was like, that's
full-on
adorable.
roast.
Adorable.
I never could do barking. I'm terrible, and like I'm really easy to talk out of something I'm trying to talk you into.
I'm
like,
barking.
You want to see the show? And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Let's go together. You're right. This show seems dead. There's no one in there.
You'll outsell them.
I think this is a great time to plug. I'll be barking tonight for 2 hours in front of the pair. If you guys want to come see that.
Job. Beautiful.
Barking in front of the pair is awesome because you can be like, hey, you guys want to come see a show? And they're like, no, we're going to go see a real one over at the cellar.
Yeah. I'm like, well, how about you? Do you want to pay for a show? And they're like, no, also no. But I got to sell tickets.
Fuck. Yeah. What are you working on now?
I'm working on.
I've seen it forever.
I actually just did a short animated video. There was one of them.
You draw?
Kevin Harkins did it. I just did a couple voices.
Kevin Harkins.
Yeah, it's called Doug. It's up on Vimeo.
Yeah.
That's a very terrible plug for it. But he just called it Doug, and I'm like, that's going to be the hardest fucking thing to find. You're going to get a bunch of fucking old episodes of Doug.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which I also love.
Yeah. You gotta Google that shit before you name your shit, right? Is that 101? Like Google it, find the right name?
He did a 20-minute animated short all by himself. So I'm just like,
great.
All right, if the creativity ran out on the fucking naming process, that's fine. Like,
Fuck.
You're a voice or what?
Yeah, I'm a couple. I'm a couple having sex.
Oh.
I'm both the man and the woman.
What does the woman sound like?
It's very much like this. It's, give it to me, baby. That's one of them.
All right. I'm aroused.
I'm an old lady on the street who then has sex.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it sounds very much like the first voice we just heard.
No, hold on, I gotta find my center. You remind me of my grandson. Put it in my old lady box.
Have you ever done voices? Have you ever?
No, this is like my first time doing it, and it was a blast. And it turns out I could do an excellent small dog. And the dog also has sex. Every character I play in
hear
this
the
short
small dog now.
fucks.
you have a voice that fucks.
Yes.
That's it.
What is a small dog sounding like when it has sex?
This one, the hands are important because they have little paws.
Okay, so it doesn't talk.
No,
Okay.
barks.
Is that while he fucks?
Yeah, and he's fucking, putting the boots to another couple while they're fucking. There's a whole lot of fucking going on in this short.
I feel like dogs will growl when they fuck, right? More.
That wasn't what I felt true to my character.
Yeah.
Not to my emotional experience.
It's like,
as
it's like an abusive dog. He's like yelling at him.
Yeah, he finds sex to be more enjoyable.
Right.
It's not an aggressive.
It's not
it's a love making. It's yes.
That was one of my goals for last year to get into voiceover stuff. I only got like one thing, half-ass thing.
Well, I mean,
how do you even get into that?
You have a buddy that randomly is like, hey, turns out I do animation.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a couple voices? I think it's me, Lucian Formicello's in it, Matt Marin.
Yeah.
I cannot remember. Hannah Record, and there's like one more me and Faith Hammond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When, is it a web series or?
I think it's just a one-off, and I think he's doing more. So, I mean, yeah. I'm the worst person to plug this.
Good job. You didn't know you were going to do that.
I got stoned one day with Kevin. He was like, you should be in the short with me. And I was like, yeah.
That's how shit happens. And one day it'll be a movie, and then, fuck.
Nice.
We got to wrap this up. You got to come back. Come back for real.
Yeah, I told you, 598. I am back.
598. I got you. 598. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Twitter or Instagram at Kev the Comic. If you like jokes, my Twitter's great, so check that out. Trying to get my followers up. Instagram, same Kev the Comic. I don't have a website. I know you're gonna ask.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
Ben, you think it's important for comics to have a website?
Fuck no.
No.
I don't think it's important for anybody to have a website.
Why? Well,
thank you.
Fuck.
The internet has moved on.
No, definitely not.
You don't need a website.
Don't listen to this guy.
I do want to plug actually Peter Wong's website, meatspin.com, if you have the chance.
I want to plug my old GeoCities webpage. It's nothing but blinking text and GIFs. They're all super low resolution, but they take an hour and a half to load.
I keep saying this. My new favorite thing to do is to go on Google Maps and leave reviews of places I've been. They were like, "Hey, what did you think of this place? Like, if it was a shitty experience." People listen to it. They go like, "Hey, you've got so many views on your response to Chinese Kitchen Number 2."
Yeah, if you can't make it in comedy, you can make it as
a
Google Maps
just
review.
writing reviews. I was like, I'm so behind Yelp. I was like, I would have been a top Yelper.
Yeah.
I love talking shit about places. I wrote something about a bar that I used to do shows at, and I don't do shows, and I just wrote. He was like, "What do you think about the bar?" And I just wrote EH. And in a couple days, the bar owner called me up. He was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" I was like, "I didn't think anybody would read. I was mad at the moment, but I'm not taking it down." But yeah, it's fun. It feels good.
The only Yelp review, I left a 5-star review of New York Comedy Club, and I only reviewed the fish tank in the club.
Hell yeah.
It went on for 3 pages.
I did
It's the longest review of a fish tank I think is. Am I ever? I'm high now. When am I not high?
I wish you could talk about.
The only review I ever left was my friend got a job at American Apparel, and he's like, "Please review it and say I was like good or something." And I wrote this like long paragraph, like in narrative form, about how he was so helpful, and then it quickly turned very sexual, and we started a relationship together. And then
I think that's what people want, and when they're reading a review, just casually, to see that 2 people find love.
Yeah.
It's a narrative that's missing from most Yelp reviews.
I agree.
Where's the romance?
No website, right?
No website.
What you got coming up?
No Twitter. I think Instagram? I have an Instagram that I don't check.
Come on.
It's I think it's at bg.switzer, and my Facebook is all I really use because I'm old.
Wow. Yeah, you're old. You're showing your age. You're all right. We're gonna have you back. Get a website.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. You're saying I need a website, but I'm old for using Facebook?
Yeah. Well, you need Facebook.
Facebook is my website.
No.
They've got all my links to my likes.
I'm about to change your life. No, Ben. You need your website. You need a Twitter. I'm not one to talk because I don't have a Snapchat. I think it's stupid still. But you need an Instagram.
MySpace.
I have one.
You need a website. Your website is your business, and you got a great name.
Yeah, I've got a great name. Why do I fucking need a website?
BenSwitzer.com.
It's taken. I know it's such an awesome name.
Go on Gnome.com, and then you put your name in, and it'll show you all the stuff.
Wait, Gnome.com is taken?
No.
No. Oh, wait. G's still open, because that's what I wanted my website to be.
G?
Yeah, Gnome. Gnome.
Shut the fuck up. No, that's definitely
Fuck you, I have a gnome tattoo.
Go to KNOWEM.com, and then type in your name, and then all your...
you mean know me?
No. Yeah.
Whatever.
Give it up for them one more time. Woo! Try to change some lives, but you can't save everybody. Fuck. This is another episode of People's Mike and Jimmy Peoples. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimmyPeoples.com. We're every day, Monday to Friday. The world famous Al Shrunkenhead, Billy Princell. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, J Peoples TV. And we'll be back tomorrow. This mic is always followed by the People's Mic, open mic at the world famous Al Shrunkenhead. You didn't know this was a mic? Always followed by the mic.
If you got here 25 minutes early, you could have signed up for this spot.
That's the guy I was talking about, Jared Schwartz, you piece of shit. Yeah, I was talking shit.
You're
always talk shit about you. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.